Officer Day, would you open my courtroom, please?
The state of Michigan 36th District Court is now in session with the Honorable Judge David S. Robinson Jr. presiding. Court is now in session. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. All right, let's start off with Mr. Jarrett. You're here on the automobile versus Watts matter.
I am, Your Honor.
Okay. Defendant, all right.
Defender, yes.
Ms. Jankowski, why are you here today?
I'm here on the open MRI Brian Dufresne versus Empire case.
Plaintiff or defendant?
Defendant.
And Mr. Kaczmarek, you're here why?
Good morning, Your Honor. I'm here on behalf of Automobile Club of Michigan and the Alexis Stephen Watts.
Okay, so we have a match with you two. Ms. Jankowski goes to the waiting room and we'll get started on our other five. Ms. Jankowski, where are you? There you are. Off to the waiting room with you. I believe your client is here, Mr. Jarrett.
She usually is, and I would expect that she would be.
Let's admit her. All right, what is your name, ma'am? What is your name, ma'am?
Alexis Stephen Watts.
All right, let's call your file. We are on the record calling case number 19178-038. The file is entitled Auto Club of Michigan versus Alexis Stephen Watts. Your respective appearances, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Joshua Kaczmarek, KOS MERICKP 80941 on behalf of Plaintiff Automobile Club of Michigan.
Good morning, Your Honor. I'm Ernest Jarrett. I'm appearing on behalf of Ms. Stevens Watts. My bar number is P29770.
Okay. I take it our discovery is done in this matter, gentlemen?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes.
Okay, discovery is closed. What we have is we have motions filed on behalf of the defendant to dismiss, and a response was filed on that. In essence, Mr. Jarrett, as I understand your motion, and I haven't decided anything, obviously, your motion is in essence a motion for summary disposition on the ground of release. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor. Yes.
And your position on that, Mr. Kaczmarek, is
Your Honor, if I may, after receiving defendant's discovery responses, we had served a motion for summary disposition as well. However, in reviewing the court's ROA, it doesn't appear that it's been received by the court yet.
When did you file your motion?
Well, it was sent by first class mail to the court October 23rd, and I know that.
I'm sure it's not.
What's that?
I have done today's mail, and I don't have anything from you.
I haven't received it either, Judge.
Okay, so let's do this. You have Mr. Jarrett's motion to dismiss.
Yes, Your Honor, and I filed a response to that.
I have your response to that.
Okay.
So let's set both these motions, Mr. Jarrett's motion to dismiss, Mr. Kaczmarek's motion for summary disposition, and then we'll just set them both on the same date. Let me get a calendar here, and let's get started on getting that date together. You're not doing too well by mail, are you? You sent it first class mail? Your motion, Mr. Kaczmarek?
Yes, Your Honor, and I can get another copy out today. I know that.
Yeah, I think that, you know, I understand that you got to file first.
Judge,
Yes,
Judge, Mr. Kaczmarek, is it?
Yes, sir.
I don't believe he was present during our first and perhaps even our second status conference, but I did agree with someone from his office that we would serve each other by email. That's because I haven't been to my office since March. My secretary goes from time to time, but things can come in the mail that I don't see. So I'd appreciate it if he wants to serve me by mail, that's fine, but I'd also appreciate him serving me by email.
I'll get that to you right after this hearing, sir, by email.
All right, thank you.
All right, let's get a date and get you gentlemen on the road here. Okay. The discovery is now closed. How about December get my calendar here. Does December 8th work for everybody? 8th, that's a Tuesday.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yes, Your
That
Honor.
works.
Mr. Jarrett?
I believe so, Judge. I'm not, I have a matter in California, but I don't remember the date and I don't have my calendar with me. So I believe the 8th is fine.
December 8th at 11 o'clock, we will hear the plaintiff's motion to dismiss. I'm sorry, the defendant's motion to dismiss, plaintiff's motion for summary disposition.
Well, mine is a summary disposition motion as well, Judge.
Well, that's not what you call it, but I understand what it is. If I read the caption on your motion, you call it a motion to dismiss. In any event, we'll hear them on December the 8th at 11 o'clock. Your discovery is now closed. I take it there's nothing else we can do here today.
That's correct, Your Honor.
That's correct.
Jared. Okay.
I'm sorry.
And Mr. Jarrett, if there happens to be a conflict with your matter in California, I'd be happy to stipulate to adjourn if it's okay with the court.
I'll be happy to
Judge.
go to California.
I'm sorry.
I said I'd be happy to go to California.
Well,
I don't want to fly, come to think about it.
Yeah.
I'll be zooming out there just like.
Let me reevaluate that. If we need to reschedule, we'll reschedule.
All right, thank you, Judge.
Okay, thanks, guys.
Thank
Take
you.
care, everyone.
December 8th at 11 o'clock. Y'all have a good day and be safe.
You too.
You
Thank you.
too.
Okay, we're off the record.
Bye.
Ms. Beverly, have you arrived?
Your Honor, we did settle this case. I spoke to Ms. Beverly on Friday. She said she was going to be joining.
Yeah, I've got her. Here she
Oh,
is.
there she is.
Okay, let's call your file. This is file number 19178-038, Automobile Club of Michigan versus, no, this is not the right file. Oh, yeah. Oh, I see. This is Open MRI versus Empire Fire and Marine, correct?
Correct,
Yes.
Your Honor.
This is 20156-803. Your respective appearances.
Carolyn Beverly on behalf of the plaintiff P44028.
Nina Jankowski on behalf of defendant P80558.
Judge, I have a different case number for this.
What number do you have?
I have 2015-7929.
No, I have 156803. And that's the number that I used on our last pleading. That's the number on my docket.
Okay.
Let's go through the file here. And I've got that same number here, 20156-803 is stamped on your complaint.
Nope, you're right. That's on the summons. I don't know why it's miscalendared in my office. I apologize.
Okay. But we have your appearances.
Mhm.
And as I understood you both to say, the case has been settled.
Yes, the case has been settled, Your Honor. We have one change. I'm waiting to hear from counsel on the stipulated order of dismissal. The release has been tendered and we just need maybe a week to get stuff to you.
Okay, how about I do this? How about I dismiss the matter without prejudice? And then when you get your original paperwork, you'll dismiss it with prejudice. Does that work for everybody? That way I don't have to calendar it again. Because if I calendar it, then you got somebody's gonna want to have to appear. That's the problem with calendaring things.
Yeah, well, I'm fine with that because I've done many of these cases in front of you. If sister counsel's okay with it, I'll go with it.
Ms. Jankowski, that work for you?
That's fine with me, Your Honor.
Okay. Then what I will do is I will send out to both of you my order today dismissing the matter without prejudice. And when you get your original final paperwork in, we simply set that aside into the dismissal with prejudice. Okay, now I have a question for both of you. And this is a kind of new procedure for me. This was one of the first cases where I changed my policy, where I used to just open written discovery generally. What I did this time was I basically ordered that you make the disclosures under 2.302A. Did that work out well, or did you settle the case without having to reach that issue at all?
We settled it without having to do that at all. We settled it quite a while ago because we had to change it to the proper defendant. And you did that more than a month ago. And then we settled it.
Okay, so you really can't tell me whether that worked or not. Okay, well, anyway, you guys will get an order from me dismissing the matter, and we'll see how the new strategy works going forward.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Y'all have a good day and be safe.
You
Thank
too.
you, you too.
Off the record. That is going